Welcome to Kentucky Football Nation. Well, let's talk about Kentucky Wildcat players selected in the NFL draft. Not bad. Now I'm recording this on Sunday afternoon, so some more people maybe get picked up. I did not watch 1 second of the draft, so none of it. Poor Diego Pavia. Sorry to get drafted, dude. Man, they must hate that guy because they were just giving him grief and doesn't sound like he's going to be in the NFL anytime soon. Okay, so let's talk about us. I just picked up on that from all the stories that, wow, they really don't like Diego Pavia. Jalen Farmer was the big, 113th player taken in the 4th round by the Indianapolis Colts, which I live in Evansville, Indiana. They're happy to get him. He graded out high as a guard. They need depth at guard, so they're very happy to get him. Jalen Farmer, Stoops didn't do too bad here if you look at all these names. Jagger Burton was taken next in the 5th round, number 153, by the Green Bay Packers to add depth to their offensive line. Jagger Burton, he didn't work out as center, so I'm sure he will not be playing center. Third player taken was Kendrick Law, wide receiver, Detroit, in the 5th round, number 168. Okay, first of all, special teams. He's going to play special teams. You're not going to put all your good players on special teams. So he can do a lot of stuff. He can run block. He can catch in space. He's a 5-10 yard catch a pass and blow past some people. They're going to work on his route running, is what they said. So that's probably a good idea. But no, he adds a little depth at Detroit. Plus, like I said, he can do a lot of different stuff. He can run block. He can, so they'll use him in spots. But no, that was a good pickup for them. I'll count Barry and Brown because he played 3 years with us. He won at LSU. I'll count him. New Orleans took him in the 6th round at number 190 wide receiver. So once again, Barry and Brown, fast player. Played well for us. Did not play well for LSU the last year, but nobody did. So then the last guy taken, Seth McGowan, was taken in the 7th round, number 237 by the Indianapolis Colts. Of course, you're behind Jonathan Taylor and DJ Giddens, so he's like a third, option back. So for him to make the team will be something. 7th round draft pick. Okay, they even said that. Maybe he'll make the team. Maybe he will not. Whatever postseason game, I don't know what Senior Bowl game he played in, right after the season, he impressed them. He had a really good game, and he impressed them enough that they took him. So we'll see. Seth McGowan, a lot of issues, okay, on and off the field. We'll see what he does. Undrafted free agents. We had about 15 players. 5 have already been picked up. Josh Caddis, tight end. The Bengals got him immediately. Dane Key, the Broncos. He didn't get drafted, but he did. He got signed by the Broncos. They got him. Jamori Macklin got signed by the Bills. How the hell Jamori Macklin? No offense to Jamori Macklin. How he got offense by the Bills, I don't know, because he sure as hell couldn't get open for us. I say that with love. 4th, Aiden Laros, punter, Buccaneers. They're happy to get him because he had a good average at punting. Siaj Pete, offensive lineman from New Mexico State that we picked up. Big dude, Dallas Cowboys got him. So that's 5 undrafted free agents and 5 drafted. And then there's still 10 players on the list. Some of them will get drafted. David Gusta, the defensive lineman. Alex Safari didn't get drafted at linebacker. That surprised me a little bit because he's a good tackler. Joshua Braun, still out there, offensive lineman. Love it. Saunders, Rayner. There's still about 10 more players that may or may not get picked up by somebody. Now, undrafted free agents, chance to make the team, iffy. But no, not bad. But of course, Jalen Farmer is the big dude that everybody's talking about. So we did get a little publicity out of that. Not bad. I remember, been watching Kentucky football long enough. Back in the 90s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, if we had 5 people in the NFL at any one time, I remember if we had three players. I remember there were years we had 3 players on rosters, 3 or 4 players on a roster anywhere. Right now, there are a lot of Kentucky players on rosters. So Mark Stoops did did well for his time here. Maybe he'll get a few more on there over the years. I don't know. But hey, turn your attention to football. Okay, we just had a live last night. I enjoyed talking, and we talked about this on a live, and we'll be talking more. We will cover basketball. I'm putting this out on Monday, so I don't know if we signed Beth Stokes' kid from basketball. I sure am getting tired of hearing about it. I don't know about you. Either we'll get him or we won't. Either they'll, the fifth year will be added and we'll get some players back from last year that we, maybe we will, maybe we won't. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Basketball continues to be a struggle. So I'm sure we'll fill out the roster and we'll just play with whoever we got, and it'll be whatever it'll be. It's going to be hard in this day and age of NIL to anybody to be a power anymore. I am going to make a video about NIL and money spent on athletics. We are in the bottom half of the SEC. Someone put out the numbers. As you can imagine, we're not in the top half of the SEC in NIL spending. Okay. And we're trying to be good at basketball and football. Okay. So it's going to be difficult. Can it be done? Sure. Can Will Stein do it? Absolutely. Can Mark Pope do it? Maybe. All right. Listen, if you like and subscribe, what can you say about Mark Pope? Too many words. I have no idea. Get on the live. We talk about basketball. None of us know what the hell's going on because the guy doesn't talk to anybody. You're the head coach at the University of Kentucky, and you will not open your mouth and communicate with anybody. So, hell, I don't know. All right. Like and subscribe. Turn on those notifications. We'll have lives. You can come and be frustrated with me. Hey, thanks for watching.